Well, good Tuesday afternoon, everybody. Meteorologist Greg Majestic back with you here in the North Georgia Majestic Weather Studios with your weather update here on your December the 23rd, 2025. Well, as expected for today, we got the clouds out there for this afternoon and some peaks of sunshine here and there. But generally looking at cloudy skies, that's going to linger into tonight. We're expecting a little more sunshine for your Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. And of course, the big weather story has got to be the very warm and balmy weather we're expecting for Christmas. But then we're going to see an abrupt change in those temperatures going into early next week. Now, before we get into this full report, if you're new here on our channel here on YouTube and you're not yet a subscriber, what you waiting for, my friend? Please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you're alerted on future content. And as always, if you ever have a weather-related question, please post it down below. All right, let's go ahead and take a live look here at Helen, Georgia. Like I said, we got a few breaks of sunshine here and there, but generally still looking at a lot of mostly cloudy to partly sunny skies here across the area. Lake Lanier seeing a little more cloud cover down this way under mostly cloudy skies. Very light wind out there, to say the least. Pretty calm out there. Looking at our local radar, it's all clear, folks. Going to stay that way. Unfortunately, the dry and drought conditions are going to continue. In fact, I don't see any real major rain coming at us here for the next 2 weeks as we continue with this very unprecedented dry weather pattern. Satellite picture showing lots of clouds here across the southeast. We're expecting a little more sunshine in here for tomorrow, especially as high pressure begins to build up in the lower levels as well as the upper levels of the atmosphere. So we're going to get that sinking area, and we should see a little more sunshine, maybe a little more cloud cover up toward the extreme northern counties, but the further south you go into Georgia, I think we'll have more sunshine here for your Christmas Eve. All right, so let's go look at your regional radar here. Again, there's our high pressure right here at the surface here, right over central portion of Georgia, and that's going to continue to build. Temperatures being kept down a little bit here across North Georgia because of the cloud cover, but again, we're expecting more sunshine tomorrow, and as a result, you're going to see a lot more 70s. All these 70s you see back here to the west, well, you're going to see a lot more of that coming into our area here going into Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. There will be some record highs that will be set, looking very likely. So let's go ahead and take a look at our regional model here. Seeing a few little spurts or sprinkles across parts of East Tennessee into maybe parts of North Georgia. You might see a sprinkle or two, but nothing that's going to mount any real rain across our area. It's needed, but nothing in the foreseeable future, unfortunately, on our forecast. So let's go ahead and take a look at your forecast maps here as I go ahead and put this into motion. This is from our friends from the National Weather Service. Watch that little timestamp there on top as we kind of highlight the days of the week as we go in to your Christmas Eve. Again, high pressure and control. Looking pretty good here across our area. That front, it ain't making it. Not going to make it all the way down here. That high pressure saying, you're not coming. And going into Christmas Day, again, high pressure and control, looking pretty good. It'll stay quiet right into Friday and Saturday. Then our attention on Saturday is going to turn to this front right up here. This thing's going to be charging down to the south and bring with it much colder air kind of going through us as we go into Sunday and Monday. So there it is on Sunday. And then going into Monday, turning much colder. It's going to be breezy. And see these lines of equal pressure. These are isobars. And so it's going to be quite breezy behind this front and much colder on Monday. And that'll likely linger into Tuesday. Then we'll see if we get another possible charge down at us toward the end of the week, as the European was suggesting overnight. So we'll see how it works out. So here's our forecast here for Christmas Eve. Again, very balmy. This looks more like Easter than it does Christmas. 73, 53. 53 is close to our normal high for this time of year, and it's going to be very balmy. Looking at these overnight lows, everybody in the 50s. You would think these were going to be the daytime highs. They're not, as we're well above normal. And then daytime highs, look at all the 70s out there. 73 there in Atlanta, 71 in Cumming, 73 in Calhoun, 72 in Dahlonega. So very, very warm indeed. Regionally, all warm and balmy all across the southeast. It should be 69, by the way, there in Nashville. 76 in Jackson, 75 in Savannah, and 70 degrees in Charlotte. All right, here we go with our 7-day forecast. Again, keeping us in the 70s straight through Saturday there in Gainesville. Overnight lows in the 50s. But look at the about face in those temperatures on your Monday. 41-32. Again, it's going to be breezy on Monday. Bit of a wind chill. 26 for morning low on Tuesday. A high of only 40 in Gainesville. So there are going to be parts of North Georgia that won't get out of the 30s for highs on Monday and Tuesday. A big switch over from what we're currently seeing. You're talking about a 30-degree temperature swing. Your body's just not going to know what to do with itself. Then you can wonder why everybody's getting sick because of extremes like this. And unfortunately, this is what I was expecting going into this winter. Again, I appreciate you guys checking us out here on YouTube. Again, if you live anywhere across North Georgia, please make this part of your YouTube service. Again, we're trying to grow it organically here to make sure we don't get the bots in here. So please help us out and subscribe and share with your family and friends. We would appreciate it. All right, that's y'all's update for now. Y'all take it easy, be good, stay safe, and we'll see you tomorrow on the Christmas Eve edition. Until then, you guys have a great day.